And as usual, we will begin this hour with tunes to inspire, including our usual story behind the hymn this week, which is a very, very well-known hymn. All coming up between now and 9 o'clock.
The Breakfast Show.
So it's just turned 21 minutes past 6 o'clock, and it's time for our weekly story behind the hymn. Let's turn to our usual guide, songwriter David O'Connell, with this week's.
Charles Grant was born into an Anglican family in India in 1778. His father was a director of the East India Company, an MP and a supporter of Wilberforce, who worked so tirelessly to abolish slavery. The family returned to England when Charles was 7. When he grew up, he too became an MP and remained a staunch Christian and supporter of Christian causes all his life. He wrote today's featured hymn in 1833. It's a reworking of a 16th century hymn by William Keith, a Scottish Calvinist who helped to translate the Bible into English in the version which became known as the Geneva Bible. This was the Bible used by Shakespeare and Bunyan and preceded and influenced the King James Version. Keith's hymn was based on Psalm 104. While it's a competent, pioneering translation, in Charles Grant's hands it became altogether something else, a thing of beauty. Charles captures the spirit and power of the psalm, rendering it with wonderful poetic economy. Thus we get lines about God like, whose robe is the light, whose canopy space, and dark is his path on the wings of the storm. Wow. It's sung to the tune Leon by Johann Haydn, brother of the more famous Franz Haydn. This is a glorious hymn about a very great God who loves us deeply, knows all about our fragility, and is always ready to be there for us.
Worship the King on BBC Radio Derby, our story behind the hymn for today.